Greetings. Welcome to Week 9 of GIS 4630, Public Domain Data for GIS. Joseph Kursky here with you to talk about the activities, the discussions, and the other work that we're going to be doing in Week 9 together. Now, this week we're going to be focusing on public domain data on the cloud. We're going to talk about the impact that cloud computing is having and will increasingly have on public domain spatial data. Now, cloud-based tools and solutions are all around us. Think about music, spreadsheets, local word processing and online word processing tools that you use, photo sharing software that you're running. A lot of it is local, but a lot of it, an increasingly amount of it, is online, right, in cloud-based services. And same thing with GIS. There's some data, there's some tools that are local, but an increasing amount is actually online, for example, in Arcgis Online and other cloud-based sources. The very course that you're taking right now, Canvas, that's a cloud-based learning management system, right? So you're using cloud-based services as you take this course. So in industry, cloud-based solutions are commonplace, from Salesforce.com to the very way companies run payroll and business management solutions. So it should be no surprise that GIS has sort of evolved in that manner as well. Now, it has a ton of advantages, GIS in the cloud: ease of sharing data, maps, apps, ease of access, collaborative decision-making, problem-solving, streaming data instead of storing large files locally, and there's lots more advantages. So this week I want you to read Chapter 9 in your textbook to put the cloud phenomena into the proper context. I want you to consider your reading and consider the documents and statements that I will describe in a moment when you respond to the discussion forum. I'd like you to skim or read two documents in the files section of our course. Now, these are typical for those end-of-year predicting the future. Well, one of them is from 1997, one's from 2007. I want you to think about the things that were stated then and whether they've actually come true in the world of GIS. If so, why? If not, why not? I also want you to look at a data set for Haiti and the earthquake of 2010 that I've placed in Arcgis Online. So, considering all those things, I want you to respond to the following in the discussion forums. First of all, question 1 has to do with your Chapter 9 reading. Questions 2 and 3 have to do with the future of GIS. And questions 4 through 7 have to do with the Haiti 2010 data and the map that you accessed. So first of all, name 2 implications that cloud-based computing has on public domain spatial data and GIS. Number 2, what did the 1997 article mention about spatial data, if anything, and were those predictions met by 2007 or today? What does the 2007 article mention about the future of public domain spatial data, and do you think these predictions are accurate? And then also, what is Arcgis Online, and would you consider it to be a GIS data on the cloud? Why or why not? What else is there besides data? Also, how easy was it to download the map package format from Arcgis Online? Do you consider this a viable way of serving public domain spatial data? Where does the data that you download from a map package get unpacked to and stored on your own local computer? What are other ways of storing data in Arcgis Online? Now, newspaper articles in January 2010 stated that the 7.1 magnitude earthquake during that month and its aftershocks were unusual because most historical earthquakes on and near the island of Hispaniola, which Haiti and the Dominican Republic share, occurred in and northeast of the Dominican Republic. Now, based on your analysis of the data from Arcgis Online and the ArcMap environment, would you agree or disagree with the newspaper article? So I want you to look at the spatial pattern of the data that you're mapping and assess whether that article was accurate or not. Lastly, an increasing number of analytical tools from ArcGIS Desktop are migrating up to Arcgis Online, and thus spatial analysis is now possible entirely within a browser. While not without some challenges, admittedly, spatial analysis in the cloud-based GIS environment offers incredible opportunity, not the least of which is that it opens up the possibility for better decision-making using the spatial perspective to just about every sector of society, right? Public safety, environmental issues, energy, water, population change, you name it. What are your thoughts about the impact of cloud-based GIS on the GI science field and on society? So that is in a nutshell what we're going to be doing in week 9. I want you to finish up the lab with the Ecotourism New Zealand example and also work on your final project. Thanks, and we'll see you online.